You might be asking yourself, oh wise Cobes, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful and intelligent and amazing, and you're definitely the best Pocket Mortys player, to be frank with you. But, you know, I want to give you guys some tips, I really do. I want to spread my knowledge, but I don't really know if it's possible. My level of intelligence is just so much higher than the average person's that I really just don't know how to explain it to such, to be frank, dumb people. But, you know, I decided to make this video regardless of those facts that I laid out. I'm going to try to explain the best ways to rank up and what are the fastest ways to rank up. Sadly, off camera, I got this Specs Morty. Well, not off camera, on camera. Then my computer crashed and I lost that footage. So now I need to record this video yet again. But I got a pretty good team of Mortys, I would say. Last episode I got Pumpkin Morty. This episode I got Specs Morty, 2 new Mortys. Then I got a few other great Mortys behind me. So let's get into a battle right away just because we can. Let me show you something. If we can face this guy twice, that would be great. I don't really know if that's going to happen. I thought I was on Do Not Disturb. Put me on Do Not Disturb. There we go. So we're facing a level 31 One True Morty. It's going against our Specs Morty. Let's see what kind of damage we do. So we have a full team of rare Mortys, which they should do decent against any team because I just went out and captured most of them. So they're going to be the highest level they can be at this point, just when I went out and captured them. But when you go against the level 31 One True Morty, you really have no chance. So let me go and get into another battle against a Morty that I actually have somewhat of a chance against. This guy is giving me the shit emoji for using a level 31 One True Morty. What has this world really come to? So let me give you the basic tips right now. We have a full team of rare Mortys. If you want to get a good team, never use common Mortys. I will go around and point them out, and then I'll also explain how you can tell if they're rare or common. So there's a common Morty. He is Prisoner Morty. We got Poorhouse Morty over here, Scruffy Morty. Both common Mortys as well. Most of the Mortys you're going to run into will be common. Another common Morty, Greaser Morty. See, I know most of the Mortys. I know almost all of their names. So if you don't know all of their names and you don't know every single Morty in the game, it might be difficult to figure out which ones are common and which ones are rare. But let me give you a quick tip on how to figure that out. So if you go into your daycare, if you want to evolve Mortys, the only way you can evolve them is if they are common. But let me give you a little bit more of an in-depth way to figure this out. So let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. So if you see Evo, which means evolution, that's what it stands for. There are going to be 3 slots if it's the first evolution, then 5 slots if it's the second evolution, and even more if it's a 4th evolution or 5th. But regardless, if they have Evo next to their name or next to their level, actually, that means they are a common Morty. So as you guys can see, all these rare Mortys, they're all fully evolved. That means they're rare or they truly are a full evolution. So if it says fully evolved next to their name, that means they're a rare Morty. But then you might be wondering, well, what if you evolve these Mortys and you max them out? Then it will say fully evolved. But the only way you can find a fully evolved Morty in the wild is if they're rare. But you can evolve Mortys that are common into fully evolved Mortys. So just keep that in mind, but make sure you guys are using the fully evolved Mortys, even if they really are the final evolution of any Morty. It's still better than the single, or the first evolution. I'm not going to spend my whole day looking for rare Mortys, but there was a Strawberry Morty, again, common. They're almost all common. I didn't really want to spend my whole day looking for rare Mortys. I got lucky the first time I recorded because I found a Specs Morty who is also pretty new, so I was pretty happy about that. But guys, just go look around. You can click on them, capture every Morty you see if you want, figure out who's fully evolved or who's a rare Morty. Once you figure that out, you can even look it up if you don't know. But once you figure that out, just start to remember it each time and always capture rare Mortys. Hey, this guy is a fat Morty, nice. Guys, let me clarify something. So for common Mortys, the reason you don't want to use them, their stats and HP are going to be a lot lower than the same level or even a lower level rare Morty. That's why I would suggest using a rare Morty even if it's a little bit lower level, because typically it'll have higher HP and higher attack moves. So right now I'm destroying this guy. That's because I captured all my Mortys recently, and this guy must have had this team from a while ago because he's a similar level, but still all of his Mortys are lower levels. So each time you level up your Rick, you will run into higher level Mortys. So there comes a problem. You can't keep the same team forever. Once you gain about 5 levels, I would say do it every 5 levels, 5 level increments. So each 5 levels, you have to capture a full new team of rare Mortys. That way you can actually compete with other people. See, if this guy were to go out in the wild and capture all rare Mortys right now, he would easily be able to compete with me. But he can't. He cannot compete with me because his Mortys he captured a while ago, even though they might be cool, they're not going to be very effective because they're going to be way lower level than my Mortys that I just captured right now. So once I hit level 20, then I have to go and get a full new team. It's a tedious process, but do that 10 or 9 times, 10 times, however many times until you hit level 50, and I promise you will hit it fast. You'll have to get into a lot of battles. You'll have to fight a lot of trainers, but that's just what you have to do. You can also use lower level Mortys. Let's say you want to use a One True Morty. If you want to use a One True Morty, make sure you have leveled them up a lot. See, if I were to use my One True Morty right now, he has about 66 HP, and he's level 18. So he's what? 8 levels lower than this business Morty. He's 8 levels lower, but I think he could compete with him. He has the same HP as him. So if you want to do it that way, get the best Morty, use them all the time, like a One True Morty, Cronenberg Morty, or Morticia. Level them up a bunch. Once you've leveled them up a bunch, you can keep using them. You'll actually gain more XP with them since they are lower level. The lower level your Mortys are, the more XP you will gain. So if you want to go into battles with low level Mortys, that is a way to level up faster, but you're going to lose a lot more battles. Also, bring a lot of items into battles as well, and use a lot of items when you're out of a battle. That way, you can keep that XP multiplier that helps you keep XP and increases the amount of XP you get each battle you go into. So, I hope that really has helped you guys. I don't really know of a lot more tips. I'll try to think of some. But leave the best tips to leveling up. You could always boost with a friend. Maybe you have a friend out there that helps you level up your Mortys. If you want to do that, I really don't see any problem with that, to be honest. It's going to be kind of annoying if I go against someone with like a level 31 One True Morty, like earlier in this video. We won't talk about that. But other than that, if you want to do that just to level up, feel free. Do you guys see anything wrong with that? I don't really see anything wrong with that. There's like no leaderboards or anything that really affects anyone else. You're just playing for fun. If you think boosting is fun, then go for it. But those are really the only ways to level up, guys. All you have to do is go into trainer battles. That's the only way you can level up. Use lower level Mortys to gain more XP. Use higher level Mortys to gain a little bit less XP, but keep that XP multiplier with you. We got up to level 15. Come on, coupon. Nope. We get a defense seed. Always use defense, speed, attack, and level up mega seeds on your best Mortys. That will be very great for them. That will boost up their attack. Save them up. Use them on one Morty. Don't spread them out to all your different Mortys. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Well, I hope this helped you out. I hope it wasn't all over the place, but you guys can always look up on Pocket Morty's wiki. If I remember to link it, I will. But look up all the different Mortys. You can look them all up. If you find one in the wild, go click on him. Then look him up on your computer real fast. See if he's a common Morty or a rare Morty. If he's rare, capture him. If he's common, you can still capture him. But I personally wouldn't use him in any battles. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Drop a like, drop a sub. And I'll pin your comment if you say dab on thy haters. Bye bye.